Hey guys, how are you doing? And in this episode, we are going to see how to create Memoji wallpaper in iPhone, or with the apps and steps I'm going to suggest to you. You can use your loved ones' pictures and create any beautiful wallpapers to use with your iPhone in general. Recently, I was watching YouTube and I come across a video from iDevice YouTube channel. I must really thank him for the inspiration of this video, where he showed us how to use our Memoji, how to generate it and how to use it as a wallpaper with the depth effect. But during such depth effect, I did notice that the pixels were breaking on that Memoji, and as you can see on the hair corners, the eyes, the eyelashes and the hand areas, most of the time, whether I'm not sure you will be able to see it in the camera, but it is clearly there and it is not crisp and clear. So I try to reduce it by pinch zoom, and I'm able to see better clarity version when the size of the Memoji is reduced. So you can apply the similar method while creating wallpaper in your iPhone with any of your favorite persons. The very first thing in this case is we are going to use the Memoji to create a wallpaper just like the one I have in my iPhone. So here in the messages, you need to navigate to iMessage section. By default, you will be seeing the frequently used emojis. So swipe right and you can see the Memoji option. If you haven't created or used any Memoji, you will be given an option to create your first Memoji that looks a lot like you. So create your Memoji and you will be automatically seeing all these template sort of options. From there, you can easily select and send it to any of your contact, or if you have any secondary number, you can send it to that number, and we will be using this Memoji to create the wallpaper that I was using before. So simply tap and hold. This method of background removal works in iOS 16 running devices, that is iPhone XS, iPhone XR and above phones. As you can see, you can simply drag and hold it and navigate to Photos app and simply drop it there. The white background is actually completely transparent. In iPhone Photos app, it shows as white background, and it will be just the Memoji image, with proper cutout on the sides, on the left and right sides of that specific image. You don't have to redo the cropping thing, the background removal thing again. The Memoji is perfectly ready right now, and we are going to create a beautiful wallpaper right now. So you have to download the app called Adobe Express. The Adobe Express is a free one. It does have in-app purchase if you want to use it with more projects and for a professional purpose of creating Instagram, YouTube thumbnails, and you can do a lot with this application. It is similar to something like Canva application. You can install and explore and see there are plenty of options in it. Here we can see, simply tap on the plus icon and create a blank project. I need a blank canvas, the basic iPhone resolution, so that I will be able to use it. Here I'm going to choose the black background. The background color choice is absolutely up to you. You can choose whichever the color you want. And once we selected the black background, we need to select the size of that specific canvas. So here you can see there are certain templates that Adobe Express gives you, whether you are going to create a social media post, or you can choose the readily available size, or in this case I'm going to create a custom size where the width is going to be 1080 but the height is going to be to match with the wallpaper 1920. You can of course increase the resolution of this image to match with your iPhone. In case if you're using plus or max devices, you can increase it, but as a default wallpaper template, I'm selecting this one, and simply tap on the demo text and delete it. We need a complete plain background. Here you need to tap on add button and then navigate to photos, and from photo library you can select, it opens the photos application, and from there you can browse and select the transparent images that we have just created by sending iMessage to some of our known contact. So there you can see the Memoji is completely transparent and it is dropped in the center. I just dragged it a little below to match with Lock Screen Wallpaper. So you can adjust, of course, any corner you can hold and press and hold, and you can adjust the size of the image. Try to keep it as kind of medium size, not too small or too big. You need to keep it in a kind of a medium size to match with your wallpaper. That is very, very important. Once you placed the Memoji or any other background removed picture of your loved ones in this section, you can, decorate this section, the top area, with colors or something, to add depth effect, or that is, choice is absolutely yours. Because if there is a depth effect, we won't be able to add widgets. But if you're planning to add widgets, you can leave it blank, or you can type your name in different font styles. You can do whatever you want. The creativity limit is up to you. I tapped on the share sheet icon at the top right corner and I saved it to my camera roll. The wallpaper is right now readily available and it is ready to set in your iPhone lock screen as a wallpaper. So similar to that, I have created this one, perfectly to match with both hands, both icons, both the torch icon and the camera icon. And I'm going to add some more effects to this wallpaper, but right now it is black and in the OLED display it looks beautiful. The widgets are available at the top section. I can write my name or I can do something and I can play with it more in the Adobe Express app. So here, when you try to set a use as a wallpaper from the Photos app that we have just recently created, try to pinch, zoom in, and you can swipe towards left, to try the filters of the lock screen wallpaper if you want to. And this way you can set up and try to adjust the wallpaper position, to make it center perfectly with the 2 fingers. Pinch, zoom will definitely helpful in this case. Do try this and let me know how it turns out. I hope you like this video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it with your friends at Twitter and Facebook. And if you have any questions related to iPhone, iPad, don't forget to search our channel to find it faster. Thank you and have a wonderful day.